there is less and less data around. There's going to be less of that good data available for these AIs to basically scrape data and create this sort of insight and the part of the really big next phase of AI that I call that inference phase. That everyone calls the inference phase. So you're going to be hitting constraints about how much data is actually available out there. And that's going to make these things have trouble scaling up efficiently anymore if you just kind of don't have that real data. And so the idea is that the data that is real, and there aren't that many communities like Reddit with the size and the heft of Reddit that are available out there. So they are going to be more and more and more desired. They got 60 million from Google. I wouldn't be surprised if that doubles or triples. Money is no object anymore with these AI companies. They are paying literally anything. They just bought Johnny Ive's company, $6 billion, doesn't have a product, doesn't have anything. They are throwing money at this because there is a massive, massive arms race going on out there, and it's very, very, very serious. So we are going to be exhausting the amount of real data available. Think of data as this sort of literal gold rush, right? It's almost like this natural resource out there. And so if you want to continue with your pace of progress, if you're an AI and you're trying to train, and then use it for inference, that is going to start disappearing. So let's talk about another very important development. Look at this, Cloudflare. Right? So what is Cloudflare? You could kind of, everyone's like, oh, Cloudflare. Yeah, what do they even do? You can kind of think of them in a few different ways. They make sure that the internet basically runs smoothly. They're around the world making sure that all the stuff that we take for granted just kind of happens naturally. They're kind of almost like, think of them as like a delivery truck for pictures and videos and things that are made available on the internet. You don't have to wait for 20 minutes. They make sure that things are cached and available. Your video loads quickly. There's no buffering. They also do other things more and more. They're kind of the bodyguards for websites. So look at this, July 1st news, massive, massive news for creators, for repositories of important information, of real data. Cloudflare became the first major internet infrastructure company to block AI scraping by default.